Your New Year's resolutions. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Elijah Talks. Today we're going to be talking about we are going to talk about New Year's resolutions and what we should be doing instead of setting New Year's resolutions. Also, look at my hair. So, you're probably a month into your, New Year's resolutions. You're not losing as much weight as you thought you would be, and you're not making as much progress in the things that you set out to do. You're probably practicing the piano, but you're not seeing much progress. You probably told yourself, hey, I want to go to the gym, and I want to get big, I want to get jacked, but now you started off really strong. You started off going a week and going every day or 5 days a week or whatever, and now you're struggling to even go once a week or twice a week, and it's frustrating. It's so frustrating because we want to be making the progress that we want to make, and it's frustrating because we feel so what's the word? We just feel this anxiety, this frustration, this disappointment with ourselves when we don't achieve the things we want to achieve. I'm here to tell you that, that is not your fault. That's how our minds work. It's really hard to stay motivated. It's hard to stay disciplined. And especially when we set these ginormous goals of, I want to lose this amount of weight. I want to accomplish this year. I want to be 60 pounds lighter. I want to eat healthy every single day. But it's not that simple. And I'm going to break it down for you today. Today, we're going to dive into that. Does this make you a failure? Is this your fault? This is not your fault. And I'm here to tell you why it's not. And why is this happening? So number one, do not focus on your 1-year resolutions. I mean, it's important to keep that in mind, but what we want to do is set short-term goals, small goals, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, because it's very hard to continue doing something for 365 days. So we have to think about it as 30 days, maybe 7 days, and then evaluate our progress and go from there. Make modifications and see what works, and I feel like I'm pretty good at this. And if you guys are interested in talking about it or seeking advice, please reach out to me and check out my Instagram, Elijah Akindoli. And feel free to send me a DM or a comment below. Do not focus on resolutions. Do not focus on your resolutions. We have to focus on being disciplined. So we have to start with the little disciplines. For example, you cannot obtain the big goals without honoring the little goals. I'm going to say that again. We can't obtain the big goals without honoring the very little goals that we have to set every week and every month. You can't bake a pie without going to the grocery store and buying all the ingredients. If you haven't picked up every little ingredient, the vanilla extract, the pie crust, the cherries, the strawberry, I don't even like cherries, the strawberries, I just got a text. The strawberries, we can't do it. We need to buy those little ingredients in order to produce the pie. And I hope I have a pie right here. That'd be pretty cool. We need to stay disciplined. Like, if I listen to my feelings all the time, I wouldn't have any progress. I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like practicing the fucking piano. I don't feel like singing. But I do it anyways because I know that at the end of the day, I'm going to feel proud of myself for doing those things. Even though I feel like I'm not making any progress, I'm going to feel proud of myself for doing those things and working towards that big goal that I have for myself. we must move forward regardless of how we feel. We don't feel like going to the gym? Go anyway. You're gonna feel much better if you don't go. It's better than sitting down on the couch, sitting down in bed and feeling sorry for yourself. Make the time, put the time, 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes, an hour. You don't even need to do a whole routine. Look up the rack workout. That does wonders. Like, I've gotten so much stronger and bigger just from doing a 20-minute rack workout. And if you don't have the rack machine, you can just substitute with a dumbbell, like a 25-pound plate, for example. I just use a pull-up bar and a push-up. I do push-ups on it, pull-ups. And I have a 25-pound plate whenever I want to do like my overhead presses. And, you know, it's important to remember delayed gratification. And a lot of these are shortcomings of our New Year's resolution goals comes from our subconscious mind. What is our subconscious mind? Our subconscious mind is a part of the mind that is responsible for processing thoughts, memories, and emotions that are outside our conscious awareness. It is thought to play a role in controlling many of our automatic behaviors, such as habits and reflexes. We may have in our subconscious mind that we're not capable of achieving those goals that we set out for ourselves. We have a belief in our heads that, oh, I'll never ever be able to play the piano like that. I'll never ever be able to play the guitar like that. I'll never ever be able to look as good as I want to look. And I'm here to tell you that you can look as good as you want to look. You have to put in the work. And it all stems from making short-term goals. Short-term goals, you know? Start small, start really small, but make it a habit to do those things every day. I'm going to say it again. Start small and make it a habit to do that thing that you want to work towards every single day. And that's the only way, because once we start doing that, eventually over time, we will start to realize that our brain, our beliefs are not correct, because a couple of weeks may be going by of you making those small changes, and then it starts to seep into your subconscious that, hey, I am doing this thing. I am working towards my goal. I am a decent pianist. I am a good pianist. I'm a great pianist. Oh, I look good today. Oh, I lost 5 pounds. I feel amazing. Oh, I ate super healthy this week. We will start to see progress, and our subconscious mind will start to align with our goals. And according to Neville Goddard, a well-known speaker who, yeah, basically Neville Goddard, he is this guy who talks a lot about spirituality and having faith, and he talks a lot about the subconscious mind. And you can look up many other speakers like this, Joseph Campbell, Jesus Christ. You know, they all talk about the subconscious mind, and it's so important. For example, a quote by Neville Goddard: "Chance or accident is not responsible for the things that happen to you, nor is predestined fate the author of your fortune or misfortune. Your subconscious impressions determine the conditions of your world. The subconscious is not selective. It is impersonable and no respecter of persons. The subconscious is not concerned with the truth or falsity of your feeling. It always accepts as true that which you feel to be true. Feeling is the assent of the subconscious to the truth, that which is declared to be true. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and feel as true, the subconscious can and must objectify. So you have to create the image in your mind and imagine yourself as that thing, that person that you aspire to be. You must see it in your mind. You must feel it. Feel how it feels to be that being. Feel as if it is true. And set those small goals every day. And I promise you, by the end of the month, and if you really stick to it, you are going to see so much progress and growth. You're going to feel so much better than you do by trying to chase these massive goals. Like, yes, it's good to have a North Star. It's good to have something to aim at. But along that course, we must take our time and start small with the small disciplines. Nothing comes from without. I'm going to start all over. Nothing comes from without. All things come from within, from the subconscious. So if you feel like if you find yourself alone, and sometimes I do, and it wasn't until I made a change in my brain where I decided I don't want to be this alone anymore, and I want to be surrounded by good, honest, authentic, genuine people. And I kept telling myself that and feeling how it would feel to be true. And now I can honestly say that I have amazing people in my life who love and care about me. But for the longest time, I felt like that wasn't possible to achieve. I felt like that was an impossible feat. And going to track and field, I had set many goals, and I believed. And that was the biggest part. And I achieved all the goals that I had set for myself. I believed that I was good. I believed and I felt it. I felt that I am a good runner. I'm a great runner. And I achieved everything I wanted to achieve. And it's all because I changed my subconscious brain. I got over that part of my brain that was just so afraid, scared, just afraid to make change, afraid to make progress. And I'm here to say that you can do it too. Seriously, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but it can be done. And you have to be willing to put in that work. And no one else can do it for you. And that's the biggest thing that I had to realize. No one's going to sit here, talk to me, pull me out of bed, and force me to do all the things that I need to do. No one. And I ask God for strength, and God gives me the strength to get through the day, And sometimes it's really tough, but, it has to be done. So I'm going to summarize with a quote that when I was writing my script, that this came to mind, and I'm going to read it off. Think of yourself as a garden. You cannot rush your garden to bloom beautiful flowers. You simply wait. However, your garden needs nutrients, water, and the sun. It needs to be tended to daily. Just as the garden needs these things to bloom, so do you. You need water, literally, the sun, and daily action. You need to talk to yourself nicely and remove those negative thoughts and beliefs and replace them with love. If you don't tend to your garden, there will be no beautiful flowers to smell. There will be no beautiful harvest to reap. Small goals are a better way. Small victories create momentum. Instead of creating goals for the new year, let's try 1 month at a time. So, there we have it, y'all. So, fuck your New Year's resolutions and let's start one day at a time. And, I'm always here, to support you guys. I'm here to support anyone who is on this journey of self-improvement and, just just to support people. So yeah, my name's Elijah. Thank you so much for watching, and it's been real. Oh. Ah. Do, 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 do.